Football legend Pelé has passed away in the Albert Einstein Hospital surrounded by his family. He was 82 years old. In honor of Pelé, Sportsjet will take you all on a trip, detailing the highlights of the Brazilian legend's life and career. Edson Arantes do Nascimento, or better known to us as Pelé, was born on October 23, 1940, in Três Corações, Brazil. During the peak of his career, Pelé was the most famous and possibly the best-paid athlete in the world. He was part of the Brazilian national teams that won 3 World Cups in 1958, 1962, and 1970. After playing for a minor league club at Bauru, Pelé was rejected by major club teams in the city of São Paulo. In 1956, he joined the Santos Football Club, which, with Pelé playing as a left winger, won 9 São Paulo League championships, the Libertadores Cup and the Intercontinental Club Cup. Pelé combined kicking power and accuracy with a remarkable ability to anticipate other players' moves. After the 1958 World Cup, Pelé was declared a national treasure by the Brazilian government in order to ward off large offers from European clubs and ensure that he would remain in Brazil. On November 19, 1969, in his 909th first-class match, he scored his 1,000th goal. Pelé's electrifying play and tendency to score spectacular goals made him a star around the world. His team Santos toured internationally in order to take full advantage of his popularity. In 1967 he and his team traveled to Nigeria, where a 48-hour ceasefire in the nation's civil war was called to allow all to watch Pelé and his team play. Pelé's international career is perhaps what most people remember him for. He made his international debut in 1957 at the age of 16 and the following year played his first game in the World Cup finals in Sweden. In Pelé's first World Cup game, he had an immediate impact, hitting the post with one shot and collecting an assist. He had a hat-trick in the semi-final against France and 2 goals in the final, where Brazil defeated Sweden 5-2. At the 1962 World Cup, Pelé tore a thigh muscle in the second match and had to sit out the remainder of the tournament. Nonetheless, Brazil went on to claim its second World Cup title. The 1966 World Cup was a disaster for both Brazil and Pelé, as the team went out in the first round. However, returning in 1970 for one more World Cup tournament, he claimed Brazil's third title and permanent ownership of the Jules Rimet Trophy. Pelé finished his World Cup career having scored 12 goals in 14 games. Pelé announced his retirement in 1974 but in 1975 agreed to a 3-year $7 million contract with the New York Cosmos of the North American Soccer League to promote the game in the United States. He retired after leading the Cosmos to the league championship in 1977. Pelé was the recipient of the International Peace Award in 1978. In 1980 he was named Athlete of the Century by the French sports publication L'Equipe, and he received the same honor in 1999 from the International Olympic Committee. In 2014 the Pelé Museum opened in Santos, Brazil. In addition to his accomplishments in sports, he published several best-selling autobiographies and starred in several successful documentary and semi-documentary films. There was also a biographical film featuring Pelé that was released in 2016, titled, Pelé, Birth of a Legend. It is rare for people to say this, but the world truly was a better place with Pelé around, and we can only hope that even in death, his legacy continues to be an inspiration for others. We, at Sportsjet, send our deepest condolences to Pelé's family and all who knew and loved him. We hope you can observe a moment of silence with us in memory of this great man.